Good evening. Welcome to Psychology on the March. Today's topic, comparative and developmental psychology. First, let's take a look at comparative psychology. The year is 1950. Animal behavior has inexplicably become a topic of interest amidst the Cold War and the pervasive threat of nuclear holocaust. In the world of psychology arises two separate but similar fields devoted to the study of God's lesser creatures. In one corner, we have animal psychology, America's solution to the burning questions related to what Abraham Lincoln once called all those little furry things. In the other corner, European scientists respond with ethology, a pretentious distraction for biologists left bored and depressed in post-war Austria. Now, the main differences between these two groups. Let's explore ethology with Konrad Lorenz.
Guten Abend! I am Konrad Lorenz, famous Austrian ethologist, and I like to study geese. Are we done? No? Okay. One of the primary questions ethologists seek to answer is how evolution affects behavior in all animals. Another question we ask is how does behavior influence an organism? Fine, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Stop it. Natural adaptability to the environment. They also look at fixed action patterns or instincts in certain animals, such as the beautiful geese. And those are the basics of ethology. Okay.
Now a word on Edward Thorndike's principles of learning and how they relate to animal psychology.
Well, hello! I'm Edward Thorndike, and I wrote a book called Animal Intelligence. So listen up. I believe that animals follow the same principles of learning in any given situation. We study animals looking for stimuli and responses, or any information that will validate our assertions, despite how shallow they may be. Thank you.
There you have it. But just how did these fields interact, you ask? Well, ethologists soon realized that animals are more than the sum of their instincts. They change along with the environment, which explains why so many of the damn things even survive this long. Animal psychologists have reluctantly admitted that they cannot identify the proper stimulus for specific behavior. However, animals can still be put through humiliating trials for our amusement and scientific curiosity. For example, pigeons! Next, we have a live demonstration of John Garcia's rat experiment.
Hi, I'm John Garcia, and this is the rat avoiding flavored or unflavored water when poisoned or shocked trick experiment. This is the rat we will be using in our experiment. His name is Mike. Bring him over here, folks. Well, he maybe not cooperating. I told him he was not going to get an achieve if he didn't come over here to do this experiment for me. Come on, let's go, Mike. Let's go. Get in the frame. Come on. You got to drink this water. Okay. We will now allow Mike the rat to drink from the water uninterrupted. Drink from the water, Mike. There, he likes the water. We will now give him a warning light before allowing him to drink again. There. Now drink the water. He's been warned, and now I will electrically apply electricity to his little body. There he goes. He's been thoroughly shocked. Come on, Mike. Come on back. There you go. Now that he's been shocked, he must have built up a taste aversion to the water. He doesn't want to drink anymore. So let's try something else. We will now torture Mike with some more water. Stop it, Mike. Stop it! Water, not... Come on. Drink the water. This water... Turn around. Drink the water. We're going to have him drink radioactive water so that he gets sick. He's now sick. Now Mike the rat is sick. And he's completely unwilling to try any more water, even though it has been several hours since he got sick. And he's mutating. Do you want to drink more water? And apparently he does not know what to do.
Thank you, John Garcia. You are indeed one crazy son of a bitch. Moving on, we'll take a look at developmental psychology when we come back.
This same kind of dirt was made just radioactive enough to register on a Geiger counter.
Tommy Burst has automatic bolt action. Fire off a burst of 10 shots.
Too. Coca-Cola gives you a bit of quick energy that brings you back so refreshed, so quickly, and with as few calories as half an average juicy grapefruit.
And we're back! Now we discuss developmental psychology, a field of study inspired by the likes of Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky, dedicated to understanding how infants and children learn about the world around them. First, let's look at attachment, the theory that presumes meaningful connections and relationships in adolescence are fostered by biological urges to survive. To put it simply, babies want their mommies. That should be a surprise to no one, but apparently psychologist John Bowlby and his student Mary Ainsworth had never actually seen a baby. Bowlby and his eyebrows suggested that a baby's secure attachment to his or her mother helps it explore the proximity around. Without a sensitive caregiver like the mother to provide security, the child either does not explore or becomes confused and disoriented. Mary Ainsworth sought to prove this in her laboratory assessment, The Strange Situation.
Situation which places the child under some stress. It has become the most widely used, standardized way to assess the quality of a child's attachment to their caregiver. Here the researchers are recording how 14-month-old Lisa responds in this attractive but unfamiliar setting. How will she react to a stranger? What will happen when her mother leaves the room? And when she returns? It's Lisa's behavior when her mother returns, what psychologists call the reunion, that they are particularly interested in. Once Lisa has settled down to play, a stranger enters the room and sits in the chair reading a magazine.
Lisa, where's the bow? Where's the bow?
After a couple of minutes, the stranger attempts to interact with Lisa. Soon after, Lisbeth gets a cue to leave the room. The stranger tries to comfort Lisa, but in vain. Lisbeth comes back into the room, and the camera records how Lisa reacts.
Research in attachment and loss led to social learning theories, which basically concluded that patient nurturing parents raise good babies who will eventually become astronauts, presidents, and worthless celebrities. On the other hand, bad parents raise bad babies. Simple enough. So in conclusion, spoil your children, otherwise they may grow up and murder you. This has been Psychology on the March. Good night.